Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Sin Blackblade and welcome back to my channel. And now, I want to take you back in the 90s in the time of uh, in the time of cassette tapes. I have so much cassette tapes here. There's a lot more, but the problem during the 90s was that if somebody borrowed your tape, expect it not to return. Sometimes they don't return, sometimes they just exchanged it. We exchanged it with our classmates and, hey yo, I have a Mariah Carey over here, what do you have? Oh, I have a Bone Thugs and Harmony, would you like to trade? So that's the thing that was happening before. And now I want to look back. It's been a while since I've looked at these tapes. With the era of the internet, you can basically just go to YouTube and search for the song that you want and listen to it. But back then you had to buy a tape, and then sometimes when you bought a tape and you just want one song out of that tape, but you can't, you gotta buy the whole album. I mean, this is still kick ass. Aerosmith is a really good band, and let's start with Aerosmith. One of the songs that I really loved about this is the Kiss Your Past Goodbye, Adjustment, Fallen Angels, Nine Lives, I think. Oh no, the hit here was Falling in Love is Hard on the Knees. I saw that on MTV. It was playing while I was taking a shower. And now let's take a look at the album cover. This is kick-ass. You don't have this, today with other artists. But look at that. That is just absolutely awesome artwork. That is awesome. That is just absolutely crazy. You'll have to look at this online because there are hidden stuff here that you need to see. And here is the other part of it. There you go. Some thank yous, some are just the titles of the song, producers and additional production. So it was really good. It was really awesome. Right, so for the next cassette tape, we are going to take a look at some Metallica. Oh, that is awesome. Now, to be fair, I have a complete cassette tape of Metallica. Kill 'Em All, Lightning, what was it? Ride the Lightning, Justice for All. They got lost throughout time. Kids borrowing, my classmates borrowing it. Here you go. Hey, let me borrow your tape. Yeah, okay. And then it turned out as a trade deal. So with that said, let's take a look at the first album cover here, the Black Album from Metallica. Take a look at the inside. I kind of remember this. Oh, holy crap! Look at that. That is amazing artwork. Look at that. James Hetfield, Jason Newsted, Kirk Hammett, and Lars Ulrich. Yeah, that is pretty sweet. The other side, oh my god. I just can't. I'm fucking 45 now. I can't read this. I can't. But it's the lyrics. Those are lyrics of the songs that are in the album. With some thank yous and production. I cannot read it. It's just too small for me. Okay, with that said, let's move on to the next album. One of my favorite albums of Metallica is Metallica Load. Yeah, look at that. So let's see what's inside that. Oh my god, look at that. That is time right there. that is old, man. You can clearly see that it has been used over and over again. And I remember this, if you can see that, I remember that tangling inside the cassette tape. So I had to remove the film and then fix it in order for we call that cassette eating. When the cassette player is eating your tape. Yeah, this is so cool. This is one of my favorite artwork covers. Look at this. Look at the artwork. Look at that. This is awesome. This part right here. That is awesome, man. Look at that. That is so cool. That is so metal. Oh my god, it's been a long time since I looked at this. I really love this. And of course, the next is just black and white. Take a look at that. Metal as fuck. Alright, so what do we have? So we have Hero of the Day, Bleeding Me, King Nothing. I cannot read the production label. It is just so small. Look at that. So whoever produced those, or took part in the recording of the album, I'm sorry, I cannot give a shout out. I cannot read that. But yeah, so that was Metallica Load. Alright, for the next album, we are gonna take a look at, of course, Metallica Reload. Again, one of my most favorite. I mean, I love Metallica. I love all their songs, but Load, Metallica Black Album, and Reload are one of my favorites. Really, it's really emotional. And I remember James Hetfield. Was it James Hetfield? Somebody in the band, saying that when Metallica gets emotional, you can actually really feel it in the songs. So look at that. That's a tape right there. And let's take a look at the album. Oh my god, this is freaking metal. So it's kind of like the Load 2. The Load artwork, with all of those kind of psychological thing. In high school, I remember one friend that said that this actually has meanings. Whatever you see in it, you could be a psychopath, you could be, stuff like that. So this is the colored part. I believe that this was in the Cunning Stunts. I could be wrong, but I think that all of the images right here is from the Cunning Stunts. What do you call this? Concert. Unforgiven, memory remains, fortune, fame, mirror vein. Of course, I cannot read. I cannot read the production. The font is just too small. Going out to the next album. Okay, so this is going to be a double tandem. One would be the Garage Inc. That's a dual tape, and another dual tape that I want to take a look at is the Metallica S&M. This is a collaboration with Metallica with Symphony and Metallica. So let's take a look at where's number one. Okay, so this is number one. Let's take a look at that. See what's inside. Oh, this is thick. This is real thick. They really crammed it here. So let's take a look at that. Okay, so we have here the recording of Symphony and, of course, Metallica. You can see the orchestra behind there. And this guy is important. I think this guy right here is important. I think he's one of the composers. I don't know. I can't read. But I think this was like a bibliography. No, not a bibliography. Like an experience of the band and the conductor with the collaboration. There's a lot of stuff there, and of course, this is what the inside is. That is so cool. That is so cool. So that's the collaboration of Metallica and Symphony. Oh my god, it's been a while since I've seen this. And now on to album number 2, but still Symphony and Metallica. So this is the back part. So normally when you bought this, it was taped. It was taped like this. It was taped. So this is the front part, and this is the back part. That's where all of the collaborative songs are. In collaboration. Oh my god, yeah, look at that, it's Kirk, it's my boy Kirk Hammett. Okay, the product, oh my god, look at this, just look at that. So the songs, the production, that is the production crew. I cannot read it, that is too too small. This is Kirk right there. I love that shot of Kirk. It's like blurred version, but I love James Hetfield here on the color bar. Look at that. That is fucking, what a gorgeous man, James Hetfield is. There's Kirk Hammett right there. There's the conductor, and of course the songs on cassette too. I fucking love this, man. Alright, so on to the next tape. Alright, for the next Metallica album, we're looking at Garage Inc. So this is taped actually. You can't remove it. This has been taped really well. So first album, oh my god. This was common back then because you kind of dropped it and stuff like that. So the thing over here will always break. That's a common thing with cassette tapes. That's a tape right there. Metallica Inc. And I'll take a look at the album itself. Oh my god, this is, oh shit. Dude, this has been jam-packed, man. And these are stories. I can't read it. I believe that these are stories on the production of the album, you know, them going back to their very old garage where they recorded, I think, where they recorded the first albums, you know, Kill 'Em All, Kill 'Em All, I'm not sure with Ride the Lightning, but I think it's Kill 'Em All, Justice for and Justice for All. I don't know with Ride the Lightning. I think that was a different studio. And this is the other part right there. God damn, that is metal. Look at that. I think is that Cliff Burton? Oh no, it's already Jason Newsted. That's Jason Newsted right there. I thought it was Cliff Burton. Yeah, look at that. That is just amazing. I love going back to that. I remember blasting this when, you know, when I was doing homework. I remember just blasting this all over the place. Ah, yeah. Now I'm going to have a hard time putting it back. Wait, hold on. Alright, there we go. Now for the album number 2 or number 2 of Garage Inc. Let's take a look at it. That's the tape right there. I'm sweating. That's the tape right there. And let's take a look at the, oh yeah, Motorhead. I don't remember. There's a story with them with Motorhead. I think, was it their first? Was it the first band of James Hetfield and Lars Ulrich before they formed Metallica? I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. Okay, take a look at that. Oh, it's amazing. Back in the garage days, right? Back in the garage, where they would just record and play and practice. Jesus. Take a look at the second part. Okay, very classic Metallic hats. Look at that. And that's the name of the songs. Some production labels, some stories out there. I cannot read it. I can't read it. I'm gonna try and read it. Metallica never worked the fact on their I can't, I'm getting crossed-eyed. So that was the second album of Metallica Garage. All right, so next in my collection, I'm not gay. I bought this because, all right, okay, I love Mariah Carey. Mariah Carey is one of the divas, right? All right, amazing voice. But the only reason that I bought this, I remember it, was because of Bone Thugs and Harmony. Better break it down, only if you let it. Every day the situation breaking my mind, try to break me down, but I won't let it. Forget. See, I still remember it. So because of that, hold on. I love Honey. I love Butterfly. Breakdown is what I bought this for. But it turns out that, you know, a lot of the songs here are really, really good. Now, okay, the inside, I'm pretty sure these are, yeah, it's lyrics. The inside is lyrics. It's pretty common during the 90s albums to have, you know, the lyrics on the cassette tape itself. Now, let's take a look at the front. Look at that. Look how beautiful Mariah Carey is. She's just absolutely beautiful. Now, fun fact. I have a friend who has a parent, a mother or a father that lives in the UAE, somewhere in the UAE, and their version is different. You see this Mariah right here? Their version is her clothes, the lines of her clothes are all up to her neck. Like there are no skin. Look how you know she has skin. But on that version in the United Arab, I'm not sure. It's in UAE. All of her skin is covered. Even the hands, they are covered with the same texture. It was photoshopped. It was obviously photoshopped. So yeah, just fun fact. I saw that, you know, when my friend bought the tape in our school. All right, moving on with another tape. Okay, this is from Live, right there. Live or Live? I'm not sure how you pronounce. I think it's Live. The songs here that I really love was Dolphins Cry, The Distance, Run to the Water was something that I absolutely love. Oh, okay, so nothing much going on. You know, save a lot of paper, and this is the other side. Alrighty then. Still love it though. One of my best, you know, alternative song bands that I absolutely love. Okay, moving on to something local. This is Yano. I really, love this band. Especially the song, what was it? Kumusta na chinelas? Everything. I love it. I love everything. But where was it? Okay, SM. The title SM over here. Over here-ish. That's the title right there. SM. And the reason that really clicked with me is that it's a song about going to the mall but having no money. And the only money that you had was, to buy 2 pieces of cigarette. And that really echoed, with me. It's a really good sheet of paper. It's different. It's not glossy. It's like a parchment, or of some sort. Okay, so inside, let's take a look at it. That's the band there. I'm sure they are 3, but I'm not sure why they didn't include the drummer in their band. The band right there. And of course, you have lyrics. Patingin-tingin, di naman makabili. Patingin-tingin, di makapanood ng sine. Walang ibang pera kung di pamasahe. Nakayanan ko lang pambili ng 2 yosi. Anyway, moving on. Oh, okay. So this one, I think, this is not the 90s. The person who introduced me to Dahong Palay was my cousin here in San Fernando, La Union. And that was already, I think that was early college back in early 2000s. But still, it's still a classic. Oh my God, they're together. They have fused. Oh my God, this is so sad. I cannot show you because this is really cool. Look at that. It's just fused. I can't. It's like melted into one another. They did not use a really good paint here, but this is really the way that you opened this was you opened it this way. It opened another here, and then it opened above here, and then 2 more opened over here. So it would look like a cross. Oh my God, it's so awesome, but I can't anymore. It's just glued. Look at that. Look at that. So they fused. The ink fused with each other. Oh, that is so sad. That is just so sad. So that's the tape right there. That is so sad. I wanted to boast that. That is really cool. Alright, so for the next tape, this is one of my favorite Filipino bands. It's called After. It's called After Image. I really love the vocalist of this band. His name is Wency Cornejo. One of the best vocals in the OPM industry. So let's take a look at it. Habang may buhay, mangarap ka, bay sa langit ang ating tagpuan. Without you, defenseless tag-ulan, only you. Tag-araw pagtawid, believe, only you next in it. We are next in line. I really love this song. So, this is a mix actually. It's the best, greatest hits. You see, this is when a band has too many songs, sometimes there would be like greatest hits, top Billboard, something like that. So that's the front. That's Wency Cornejo right. Where is it? That's Wency Cornejo right there. Absolute mad lad. Amazing band. Very minimalistic. Very minimalistic. Okay, so for our next band, this is early 2000s, size 14. The reason that I bought this was because I think this is the Claire Danes poster. Yeah, there it is. Sleeping in the wet spot, shame. Oh my God, some of this I don't really remember anymore. But the Claire Danes poster, stuff like that. That's how they sung it. And it's very minimalistic. There's only 3 pages right there. And only the songs are there. No production though, or publisher. Published by I Can't Believe It's Not Music, BMI, 1997 Volcano Entertainment, Philippine copyright 1987 by BMG Entertainment. So they are the ones who kind of released it here in the Philippines. Now for my next tape, Batman and Robin. Look at that. That is sweet, man. That is so sweet. Oh my God, look at this. This is crazy. Look at this. The whole cast. Yeah, I got Batman. I wonder what happened to this guy, Chris O'Neill. He was never in anything anymore. Of course, George Clooney as Batman, Arnold Schwarzenegger as Freezer, Uma Thurman as Poison Ivy, and of course, Alicia Silverstone as Batgirl. You know, there was a story, there was a rumor back then that Aerosmith wanted. I mean, Alicia Silverstone was already on top, but the first time that she appeared was on an Aerosmith music video, and now she's already famous. She has a lot of movies. Aerosmith wanted, there was a rumor, okay, a rumor that Aerosmith wanted to film again with her, but she denied them to the point that she was asking so much money. And yeah, I don't know if that's real. I don't know if that's real. It was a rumor between friends back in, back in my high school era. Look at this. This is the inside. So all of the songs are there. Now, the only song that I really bought this was because of the Smashing Pumpkins. My whole feet must rain. You can watch the world devour in his name. I never actually knew the lyrics of that. Anyway, moving on. I lost the tape on this one. Korn, I had this, but somewhat I lost the cassette tape that it came by. Look at this. It's empty. It's empty, completely empty. I lost the cassette tape. I don't know where I lost it. Ooh, look at that. So this is the one side of it. That's the Korn band right there. And the back is, I think, the song lyrics. I can't read it. It's just, whoa. Hey. I can't read it. It's too small. The font is too small. I can't believe myself when I was able to read this, when I was younger back in high school. I lost the tape. God damn it. I don't know where it is. Alright, moving on. We have Pizzicato, TYO. The song Sweet Soul Review here in the Philippines was so big. You can hear it anywhere. It was on FM radios. It was on jeepneys. It was on tricycles. Oh my god, look at this. Oh my god, very minimalistic. Only 2 pages. Look at that. Pizzicato. We love you, P5. Oh yes we do. We love you, P5. It can be true. And it to us will do. Oh P5, we love you. Ding. Oh, okay. So Firehouse has a lot of albums, and having something like this, like the best of, again, what I was talking about a while ago, is actually a godsend, because all of the songs that are in here are picked, from the top 100 billboards, and they are all good. So things like this is really awesome because you don't have to buy like the whole album because you only want a couple of songs. That was the conundrum back there, and back in the 90s, this was the solution to it. Just buy the best of, and once you've already bought that, all of the good songs are already there. Take a look at that. So this is the first page. Look at that, and you have all of their signatures for Firehouse, and look at this. This is really cool. Okay, so the songs, blah blah blah. But look at this. They included a tablature. Look at that, a simple tablature of songs. Now, fun fact, back in the 90s, tablatures were very, very hard to find. And there were shops. There were shops who were selling Xerox copies of all of these tabs. They were selling a set for like 50 bucks, sometimes 100 pesos. You want to learn Metallica? You gotta buy the tab. So yeah, they made actual money out of buying like a magazine, something from the USA. They bought the magazine of tabs. They would put it in Xerox machines, and then they would put a staple in it. Here, you want to know how to play The Memory Remains? 150 pesos. Some people actually made money out of tablatures. Okay, so finally, The Art of War by Bone Thugs and Harmony. Oh my god, I remember this. They're hip-hop. They're a band of hip-hop rappers, but their album, it's fucking metal. Look at this. Look how metal this is. This is metal as fuck. Look at that. Huh? That is fucking metal right there. That is metal as fuck. Jesus Christ. And of course, on the other side, you have the songs. Right there. Songs. And of course, are there production labels over here? Yes. Executive producer, Tomica Wright. A&R direction, DJ Unique. A&R administration, Lucky Nantama. Art direction, Donald Cunningham. Really good art direction there, Art Cunningham. Okay. It's been a while since I've listened to Bone Thugs, you know. I really love them. Bone Thugs is... Look at how worn out the tape is. I have played this so much in high school. It's worn out. It's worn out. It got borrowed too by some of my classmates, and you know they would just like blow it in their cars, stuff like that. So look at the second. Wait, no, we look like we took a look at World War II. So this is World War One. This is supposed to be the first one that we looked at. Again, this is metal. For a rap group, man, the design and the artwork is just absolutely metal. Look at that. Huh? Huh? Do you little boys do this? No. Nobody does it. Oh my god. Hey. Alright, I had to cut there because the autofocus doesn't wanna focus anymore. So that was the first part over here. Yeah, first part. And of course, the next page is over here. Yeah, it's really metal. Now, that was the last of all of my albums. There are some more tapes over here, but these are, you know, these are tapes that I borrowed, but I did not return, like this one, Master of Puppets by Metallica. I borrowed this, but I didn't return it. Welcome to the 90s. You borrow one thing, you don't give it back. And of course, we have Rage of the Machine. Rage Against the Machine. Now, these are, I don't know, these are unknown tapes. Now, I remember recording some songs on radio. So this must be my very own mixtapes. I've got another mixtape over here. I don't know what's there. I remember recording Sailor Moon, the ending and the beginning theme, and the beginning theme and the ending theme of Yu Yu Hakusho, which was Ghost. What was it? No. What was it? Ghostbusters. The title was different here in the Philippines. So a little mixtape, and then of course another mixtape here. So that's about it, guys. You know, welcome back to the 90s. Welcome back to the time of cassette tapes. Look at that, cassette tapes. Memory saved. Hope you guys have a good one, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.